Good to have you anyway, Jody. We've got to start with that Casemiro news, I think, haven't we? I suppose it wasn't surprising. I suppose many people were expecting it, but do you think it is the right decision? Is now the right time for Manchester United to look forward, to look to their future in terms of their midfield?
Yeah, absolutely. If I'm being honest, I'm quite surprised that he stayed there to the end of his contract. For me, he's been a shadow of the player that we were lauding at Real Madrid. Been a great player, and he's had maybe sort of a couple of spells at Man United where he done okay. For me, it was early on in his career at Man United, and yeah, for me it was inevitable. I suppose the only thing that you would say as a Man United fan is that you haven't really managed to get any money. Well, they're not going to get any money for him, which would have been nice considering the amount of wages that he's on. But for me, he's not performed to the levels at all at Man United.
It was a big deal, wasn't it? It was like £70 million back in 2022, and wages north of £300,000 a week. It's quite a lot. And
well, we thought it was big at the time, didn't we?
Yeah.
Like for his age, 70 million
for a 28-year-old.
Yeah, and then when you then hear the sort of wages that he was on, and James was right, but yeah, for me it was an astronomical size deal for someone of that age, and I don't think he's really produced.
Man United want €100 million Real Madrid midfielder to replace Casemiro. Report Manchester United are keen on a deal for Aurelien Tchouameni as a potential replacement for Casemiro, according to a Spanish source, which has revealed the condition for Real Madrid to sell the France international midfielder to Ruben Amorim's side. Casemiro, who joined Man United from Real Madrid in the summer of 2022, is out of contract at the Red Devils at the end of the season, although there is an option to extend it by another year. Man United manager Ruben Amorim would love to keep Casemiro beyond next summer, according to reliable journalist Fabrizio Romano, but there's one major problem. Sources have told Team Talk's transfer insider, Dean Jones, that Man United want Casemiro to take a pay cut to extend his stay at Old Trafford. With Man United looking for alternatives for the 33-year-old Brazilian star, the Red Devils want Tchouameni to replace Casemiro, according to the report. Tchouameni has been on the books of Real Madrid since 2022 when he moved from AS Monaco. The 25-year-old has established himself as one of the best defensive midfielders in the world and has also demonstrated his ability by playing as a centre-back for Madrid. The France international has won La Liga, the Copa del Rey and the Champions League once each with Madrid so far in his career. Tchouameni has made 161 appearances for Madrid so far in his career, scoring 5 goals and giving 6 assists in the process. Real Madrid's stance on selling Aurelien Tchouameni to Man United. It is well documented that Man United are looking to sign a new midfielder in 2026. Sources have told Team Talk that Nottingham Forest star Elliot Anderson is Man United's #1 midfield target. Our transfer correspondent, Fraser Fletcher, has reported that Man United are confident of getting a deal done for Anderson for £60 million, €56.8 million, $65.5 million. So far, Defensa Central is the only news outlet claiming Man United's interest in Tchouameni, so one needs to treat this rumour with caution and wait for other more reputable sources to back it up. Tchouameni is one of the best midfielders in the world, and it would be remiss to suggest that Man United would not love to have him in their team. However, it is hard to see Tchouameni swap Madrid for Man United, who are not going to win the Premier League title anytime soon and are not even in the Champions League this season. According to Defensa Central, Tchouameni would cost at least €100 million, £88.3 million, $116.20. But Madrid have no intention of listening to offers for the 25-year-old. Madrid are aware that even for €100 million, £88.3 million, $116.20, there is no guarantee that they will find a suitable replacement for the Frenchman. The report has noted that both Madrid and manager Xabi Alonso want him to stay, but the Spanish and European giants will consider an offer for Tchouameni if the Frenchman himself explicitly requests to leave for Man United. Madrid, though, are convinced that Tchouameni wants to continue at the Santiago Bernabeu and will turn down Man United should the Premier League club make an offer.